What is going on, GW Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. So, Cosmic Brownies were a snack cake that I used to like, but I now, today, find myself hating. You know, back then when I was a kid, I used to enjoy eating them, but when I tried them again, just not too long ago, I noticed how sad I thought they were. They were gooey and dry at the same time somehow, and they just didn't have much of a chocolate flavor. But I do want to make them a little bit better. So, for this whole video recipe, I'm going to show you how to make homemade Cosmic Brownies. Very easy to make, don't take that much time to do it all, and they taste amazing. Way better than the store-bought ones. So, let's get started. So to start this recipe off, in this saucepan over medium heat, I have half a cup of butter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it melt down, and I'm going to let it start vigorously bubbling. Once the oil starts bubbling, what you want to do now is add a quarter of a cup of cocoa powder, and whisk that in, and let it bubble for about 30 seconds. What that does is it blooms the cocoa and intensifies the cocoa flavor. After the cocoa is bloomed, turn the heat off and then add 5 ounces of bittersweet chocolate and 2 tablespoons of oil. I actually have them mixed in with each other just to make this process faster. Then just whisk it in until it's all melted. And after the chocolate is melted and combined with everything, let this cool down to room temperature. Alright, so for the next step in the stand mixer, I have 2 eggs. To that, I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of white sugar, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And using the whisk attachment, beat this together until it's well combined and it lightens in color. Now you want to add that melted chocolate mixture that you made before, and mix that in. Now take this bowl off the stand mixer and add 1/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And now what you want to do is you want to just take a rubber spatula and fold everything in until everything is just combined. Now get an 8x8 inch tray, line it with parchment paper, and pour all of that batter into the pan. Then spread it out to all the edges and corners, and then after that, bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until you take a toothpick, stick it in the middle of this, and it comes out with a few moist crumbs on it. Alright, so this is what the brownies should look like when they come out of the oven. Now what you want to do is just let them cool down completely in the pan, and in the meantime, we're going to get started on the rest of the toppings. So now we're going to make the chocolate ganache that we're going to top the brownies with. Now in this bowl, I have 3 ounces of bittersweet chocolate. To that, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds, give it a stir, and repeat that process until the chocolate is melted and combined with the cream. Now it's time to top the brownies. Now, I turn the entire thing of brownies upside down for this because I feel like I get a more even amount of ganache on top. And speaking of that, we're going to take that ganache and pour it all over the top and spread it to all the edges and corners. And because these are Cosmic Brownies, we got to top them with these candy-coated chocolate chips. I got these off of Amazon for a really cheap price. What we're going to do is I'm just going to take a few out, and I'm going to sprinkle them all over the top. Then I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes until that ganache hardens a little bit. Now it's time to cut these brownies into their shapes. Now, as you can see, I trimmed the edges off, and I'm making a cut down the middle. And now I'm going to cut them into 4 rectangles on each side. Well, actually, in this case, I'm going to do 3. And the last little detail I'm going to give these is just that little slit in the middle of them. Because when you buy a package of Cosmic Brownies, it's going to have that slit in the middle of them. Alright, our Cosmic Brownies are done. Like I said, they were very easy to make. They didn't take them much time, and they taste amazing. They are 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better than the store-bought Cosmic Brownies. Like I said, I think that Cosmic Brownies from the store, I think they have a weird texture. They're gooey and dry at the same time, but not with these. These don't have that, and they have a lot more chocolate flavor. But if you tried these, leave in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. If you liked it, you thumb up, hate you thumb it down, and be sure to subscribe and become a member of the GW Faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. God loves you. See you later.